Hey everybody, welcome back to It's Mel and Candice Rants, Reviews, and Randomness. I'm Mel Hall, this is Candice Thompson.
Hi.
Today we're talking about having roommates in your 30s.
I mean, this doesn't really apply to me because I'm still
24 years old, but I have roommates. I think you have roommates, so you can just talk about having roommates as a young adult. We're doing it!
Boy.
2016, we're out here living with other people.
It's kind of accepted in any, I think, big city where there's lots of artists, which mainly on the coast, you've got the LA and New York, even, San Francisco, these big poppin' cities where people come to find their dreams. You're gonna find, are you laughing at poppin'?
Poppin' cities.
They are poppin'.
So I did some research because I knew we were gonna be talking about this, obviously, and I found out 15% of all Americans aged 20 to 29 live with a roommate. Only 4% of 30 to 39-year-olds have a roommate.
4%?
4!
We're in the 4%?
Yes, and it's not a good percent to be.
That's actually really sad. Why did you tell me this?
I did some more research because I was like, ugh, that 4%, I feel like...
I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight.
Like, maybe I should, do I need to just be homeless? Like, I'd rather be homeless than in the 4%, I think. So I did more research, and I found out the top 10 metros in America where people need to earn the most money to afford the median rent, all right? And in the top 10, LA is number 5. And the income you need to afford the median rent is $85,697. That's what you need to afford the median rent. Yeah.
How are any of us living out here?
The City of Angels ranks number 5 on the list with a median rent of $2,185.
That's why I have 6 roommates.
Recent grads in Los Angeles need an income of $85,697 or at least 2 to 3 dependable roommates. The median income of a recent graduate The median income of a recent graduate is $25,778.
That's insane.
Yeah, making more than 99% of the rental market unaffordable without roommates.
So we shouldn't feel bad.
Yeah, it's expensive. Do you know what the number one most expensive?
Is it San Francisco?
San Francisco. Yeah. The income needed to afford the median rent in San Francisco, $137,272. San Francisco, California ranks as the most expensive place to live, which blew my mind because I figured New York would be the most expensive. What do you think the median rent in San Francisco is?
$3,500.
$3,500.
What? Boom.
New grads, median income is $41,244.
Dude, that's why their homeless game is so strong. Have you been to San Francisco?
Yeah.
Have you noticed the homeless population? It's strong.
They're aggressive.
Yes, but that's why.
San Francisco's like the only place I've been to where the homeless guy was like, hey, give me $1, and he wasn't ashamed.
He wasn't asking, he was telling
you.
No,
and I was scared.
You don't give me $1.
Oh, I gave him $1.
I gave him 8.
The percent of 18 to 39-year-olds who live with a roommate by city, okay? Number 1 is San Francisco. 28% of 18 to 39-year-olds live with a roommate. Okay, on this list, LA is number 17, 12%. 12% live with a roommate.
That's a lot lower. Wait, what was San Francisco again?
28%.
So we shouldn't feel terrible.
You should feel bad. We're on the 4% of Americans.
Well, we are artistes. I think, as artists, you can use that as an excuse.
But till what age then?
Till you die. That's the only perk of being an artist. You're always not balling until you blow up. But you can use that and people respect that. They're like, oh, he's an artist.
He's chasing his dreams.
Yeah.
They also look down on you though. They're like, get a real job, idiot.
Well, that's only because they're hating. Because they want to pursue their dreams but are scared.
Yeah, but they're scared from a house. A house that they live in by themselves, by the way. That's where they're hating from.
My friend posted a Snapchat the other day from his yard, and I was like, oh, is that grass?
Are you at a park?
He has trees and hills.
Oh, that's in your yard?
He's walking?
Every time I go to a friend's house and they own, I'm like, oh my God.
Is this all yours?
You own this? Wait, you're the landlord here. Ooh. Where have you met your roommates?
Okay, my first year out here was by myself. My second year and third year, I had met those roommates at my job where I was working at the time. Okay. After that, I moved I used to move every year. Just the way it worked out. Like,
I hate moving.
it's just the way it worked out.
Okay.
And I've been in the place where I've been in now for a long time, so I can't complain anymore. But at one point in time, I was moving every single year. The roommate after a couple of years, that was all right. Like, she was cool. We stayed together for a year in the valley. Then I wanted to not live in the valley anymore, moved over the hill. Then I roomed with some chick who was a little crazy, and I was like, I got to get out of this. I lived there for a little over a year, and then I found the place where I am now.
I've lived in the same spot. I don't really move often. Like, I find a place.
It's awful.
I find a place and I stay there. Regardless of how bad it is, I just deal with it.
It's not the roof is caving in.
I'm like, well, I could just put this.
It's like mold.
Look, I'll just put the tent up in my room. It's fine.
I'll just
It's
put
fine.
foil over it. It's fine. I'll burn some incense. I won't smell it.
I've only lived with friends or family. So, like, right now, my roommates are my brothers, so that's fine. And then every other roommate has been a friend that I met through work or just, like, through
same.
friends.
Same.
So I don't really have any nightmare stories. Some people out here have nightmares. Like, when you go on Craigslist to meet a person, you're taking your life into your own hands.
But
That's your fault.
That is true, but I also had some annoying things happen to me as well, and that was just from someone I knew as well.
Oh.
You don't fully, because here's the thing, is you don't fully know somebody.
Until you live with them.
Until you live with them.
Also, until you travel with them.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I had a roommate one time that was just oblivious to, like, the mess that she would make. And I'm talking about would leave a trail of stuff and not even look back to pick it up.
Tears? Like a trail of tears?
I'm talking a trail of marinara sauce. From the garbage can down to the ground, and would just leave it there. And I'd be like...
I'm a messy person, all right? Once I'm at home, that's my place where I feel like I could be as messy as I want. As soon as I leave the house, I care what you people think. Like, I try to dress right and act right.
Of course.
But at home, I'm gross, and my brothers hate me.
And you might be gross, Mal, but there's a difference between gross... I'm talking about, like, if you drop food on the ground,
I eat it.
You won't leave it. But
No,
like,
I'll
I'm talking
eat
about,
it.
you'll eat. You will pick. That's what I'm talking.
Scoop it right into my mouth.
Literally, I'm not kidding. There was marinara sauce on the ground. Like, then it's gonna evaporate.
Like a plate full of marinara
No,
sauce?
just marinara sauce dripping down the garbage can and on the floor.
Yeah, that's
like that's disgusting. I had a roommate that literally was just oblivious. There could have been like a wolf living under the dining room table, and she would not have noticed it.
I feel like she would notice a wolf.
I don't think so. She'd be like, is that the air conditioning?
What do you think is the best quality in a roommate, and what is the worst quality in a roommate?
Best quality, just be considerate. Just be considerate. And I mean, if you're in a communal area, pick up after yourself, take out the trash. If we alternate taking out the trash, the dishes, it's just common sense to me. Like, if you dirty dishes, like if you dirty dishes that are like everyone uses, and I'm not just dishes, but like pots and pans.
Right.
Wash those immediately after you use them, because someone else is probably going to need to cook something.
My brothers are going to replay this
For
in the
you?
house. Yeah.
Clean that shit out, Mal.
I think the best quality in a roommate is somebody that's just chill and can roll with the punches.
That's perfect for someone who is lazy when it comes to cleaning up. You know what I hate?
What?
Pet peeve? Rewashing dishes.
I'm the worst dishwasher of all time.
I know you are. I can tell.
My brothers don't trust it when I wash the dishes, so they don't, like, basically I don't do dishes in my house. They're like, just put the plates on the side.
You know what I think? I think some people pretend to be bad at washing dishes so that they can get out of it, because they know the responsible people will come back and rewash them anyway.
Here's the reason why they think I'm bad at dishes. You guys can judge, all right? Here's my thing. Like, if I used a knife to cut lettuce for a salad, I'm not going to take soap and a scour pad to wash that knife. I'm just going to rinse it off. It was just cutting lettuce.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So,
That's
and
fine.
basically any vegetables I cut with the knife, I don't clean it. One time I made habanero salsa in the blender, and I was like, it's just chili peppers and water, whatever. So I just swished it out and put it in the thing. Look, this is clean.
It was still spicy.
And my brother made a protein shake the next day.
Why is my mouth on fire?
You know when you hear somebody and you know that you're wrong? Like, I was just on my computer like...
What did he... Wait, I want to hear what he said.
He's like, Mal, did you wash the blender? And I was like, yeah, I think so.
It's a yes or no question. Did you or did you not? Did you learn your lesson from that?
No, I just don't wash dishes.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. It's Mal and Candice, Rants, Reviews, and Randomness. Tune in every Wednesday. We drop a new video on YouTube, so please subscribe and follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Jokes by Candice and at Mal Hall.
Snapchat at Mal Hall Comedy.
That too.
Share with your friends, you guys. As always, share, 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 and have a great week.
Bye.